Hey Lynn and Annika, Chris Davis here. I just came in through the front entryway of 17 Knight Street. You walk out the door, there's a gorgeous house right across the street. And we always say, don't buy the most expensive house on the street. So already we're winning. I just spoke with the listing agent briefly. He said when they put it on the market in the fall, it's because the sellers had found a house they really wanted. He feels they didn't price it correctly, so they took it off the market, brought it back this spring. It went under right away with someone he felt was too excited. They did inspect it, and the buyer said there were too many little things, but they didn't get many details. So we'll see what else is going on. So I'm gonna start this tour. Thanks so much. Okay, so we have a split entry. So this was the front door, not the door next to the garage. So I'm gonna head up first. So just my first general impressions is you'd probably just want a fresh coat of paint everywhere. So we come to the right. This is gonna be your bedroom wing. And then if we turn to the left, we're gonna have kitchen and dining. So typical of this year, you're gonna have kind of the hollow doors. This is, I believe, the Brazilian wood that they mention in the description. And then this also feels like a pretty durable hardwood floor. So we have white cabinets. We have a gas stove. Beautiful view through this sink window out to the fenced backyard. It is just chain link. I think one thing I love just driving up this street is it is very quiet. And Route 88 is my favorite road in Falmouth. So this bar is a little higher. There's about a 6-inch differential right there. And you see the gray bottoms with the white top. It's just a little 1 to 2 inch transition down into the wood. A little overhead lighting into the living room. So I can see, like, just from this view, it's hard to tell, but like this baseboard like needs to be painted. The windows are vinyl replacements. They look in good shape, but there's just some like cosmetic stuff where they probably had duct tape here, maybe from a wall AC unit. But you're elevated up off the road. Again, great neighbors. And then the end of the road is like right here. I like the paint color in here. And then that addition with the tall ceiling is really nice. So there's a heat pump in here, so that's gonna be your heating and cooling. And this is hardwood as well. This is a really nice wood. So just to give you a sense, you have 3 different styles. It's okay. And then the back porch. Multi-tiered. So you have the garage, nice little patio, fire pit, plenty of room for the kids to play. From here you can walk down to Town Landing or Handy Boat. You could walk to dinner at Dockside, which is a great restaurant. Overhead lighting. I definitely think I'd have a painter come in here and just paint everything. The textured ceiling, that might be a little trickier, but just some, you know, there's this, and then there's this. So, oh, and there's a cat. Okay. So here's one full bath. It's a really good size. I love the tile, the double vanity. I always love accent wallpaper. And then this is just a standard stand-up shower. Then we have 2 more bedrooms. So coming left. Oh, nice. So they open this up. So this is the primary. And they put a little half bath right here. Single vanity. Toilet. They did like a DIY kind of barn board. That's interesting. And there's a pocket door, which is cool, but nice closet space. This would have been the third bedroom upstairs traditionally. Like this is just a little, needs to be redone. Another closet here for you. I will note that I did schedule this last night and they did a great job just getting everything ready on short notice. Linen closet. Another closet there. This is an original door, so it's a little better than those hollow ones. But just general, like, needs paint. Okay, so upstairs we had kitchen, living, the addition of the back sunroom down to the multi-tiered deck. We have a full bath, and then we have a half bath in that primary, and then there's another bedroom over here. And then we'll go downstairs. Okay. Oh, we got a fish tank. Great little hangout room. I mean, the beauty of the split level is you get all this extra finished space with some sunlight. There's a fish tank. Boy, do they need to get that cleaned. Poor fishy. So you have the wood stove, TV in the corner. Ceiling height is probably 7.5. It doesn't feel that bad down here. Here's one kid's room. Guess that's where the kitty is. And a bunch more of animals. This flooring down here feels like kind of a luxury vinyl plank. The floor feels good and soft. Here's another office with a day bed. That window, I think, is covered by the new deck. So there's a window there, but it's blacked out from the other side. Little storage area under, that's usually where the water comes in for the city. We have a laundry room here. Oh, and you can walk through to another space. So here's the sewer line going out the back. Here's the boiler. Riello, looks great. This room is hot, so I know it's working. I'm gonna go back out to the hall just for point of reference. Second full bath. Nice vanity. They have a great textured wallpaper here. It's got a nice beachy vibe to it. This bathroom's like really nice. I think I'd probably put a shade on the window, but looks like they did a really nice tile. Not tile, it's like a composite material to look like tile, but it looks really sharp and it's a really nice square modern tub. And they have a ventilation fan. You know, then just cheap hollow doors. All right, so this is a third bedroom that has a door and a closet. And then this was a back room. Laundry chute. Oh, there she's stuffed. It's the hot water heater. And then here is a back room again. Another closet. This almost plays like a mudroom. I'm assuming that's the garage. There's the electrical panel. Definitely looks like an older one, but it's got circuit breakers, which is great. And then if we head out here, oh, this is cool. So you do have a proper mudroom, which is nice. So you could enter in through here, go past the laundry room, kids can throw all their stuff. You take your groceries up the stairs, get to the backyard this way. They've got a chest freezer and another one. And so this is where you can come in from the garage or the driveway. And then come into the garage. So 2-car garage. I think it's noted that one of these doors either needs to be replaced or fixed. You could definitely fit 2 cars in here. Not a massive truck or anything, but you have electricity. You have the covered entrance into the house, which is always nice for when you're transporting kids' stuff or your stuff. This person likes old motorcycles. Cool. I'll take you outside. So just to look from the outside, looks like they have a boat. It's also noted that those 4 columns are rotted at the bottom, but they are not needed for structural integrity. I think what the cool opportunity here is, like, I'm pretty sure this house was built in a similar style, and so there are ways to take the split level and make it better, because the land around here is just so expensive in general. Like, there's a house down there that's doing a massive renovation, and that acquisition price was right around $7 million, and it was a house from the 50s that had never been touched with a much smaller footprint. I'm gonna take it to the backyard now. Okay, we're now in the backyard. So it is vinyl siding. The roof's in great shape. Looks like they have a little garden shed right here and some raised beds. Privacy from this neighbor due to those evergreens. So in here they have a generator, a lawnmower, garden supplies. It's a great shed. You got some tall trees hanging over. Looks like they've done some tree work. They have a huge net right here for the lacrosse player to warm up. From the outside, I don't see any concerns. I really appreciate this landscaping. It's really hard to get someone to do that right now. That's the outdoor condenser for the heat pump, which was just in that sunroom. And that just gives them auxiliary heat and cooling. And there's a small little propane tank for the cook stove. And then you have fully fenced in backyard, which is great. The neighbors look awesome. They've got a great swing set, awesome basketball hoop. I was just checking that roof line to make sure there wasn't a space for too much snow, so it looks really good. I think my one question would be how much insulation is under here, because I can tell this was built up on posts. It was probably a porch that they then had renovated, which is pretty typical around this area. But whereas there's no door from the dining room to that area, I just want to check that. My overall sense here is location. Like, the location is so good. The square footage is good. The place needs just a serious deep clean and fresh paint. And maybe, I mean, it doesn't need new flooring, but I think at some point, if you were to have a uniform flooring throughout, it would just tie this place together real well. But yeah, excited to hear what you think, guys. Take care.